Hello and welcome to something special I am doing right now here on the channel. Of course, in a few days we have a Milan 2026 Olympics, which I've been really looking forward to for a while. But today, this right here is Torino 2006. Of course, it's now going to be 2 decades since we last went to Italy for the Winter Olympics. And the last time we went, it was in the city of Turin, or I guess sometimes internationally known as Torino. This was also a time where we actually did used to have Olympic video games come out. Both summer and winter had their own games. And here are the sports that we actually have on offer for the game. So we start off with alpine skiing, ski jumping, speed skating, cross-country skiing, biathlon, bobsleigh, luge, and Nordic combined. Nordic combined is basically doing an alpine skiing run and then a jump for the ski jumping. Now, a main reason I actually haven't been uploading in a while, I got sick. I don't know if you guys saw that post I made on YouTube. But I just remember coming home from Supercross, which I had a blast at, but then I got sick, huge headache, got super congested as well, still a little bit congested. You might hear me coughing, having to get some gunk off my chest, but I am feeling a bit better. And I think for Torino 2006, we're going to start things off with my favorite winter event, definitely alpine skiing. And we even have the choice of all 4 types of skiing. You have downhill, Super G, giant slalom, and slalom. We're going to start off with the base level, and that's downhill. And then we'll probably move into some Super G and slalom. We will, of course, be playing as the United States. And I'm going to have a difficulty on media because I'm still not fully used to this game. I have been having a lot of fun, but right now, I just want to get used to controls.
Welcome to the downhill competition in Sestriere Borgata. He's been in incredible form all season. Let's see if he can crown the season with an Olympic medal.
Well, he's going for gold, of course.
Yeah, for gold.
Why would I not be going for gold? Now, good thing is, when it comes to every event, you have instructions which you go into the pause menu and read just to know what you're doing. At the start, you have to make sure the power bar is at full in order to get the best start. And if you hold X, you'll tuck in to have as little drag as possible. But there are going to be some sharp corners, especially at the slalom at Super G level, where you might have to use square to carve. Got the best start possible.
Very good indeed.
Luckily, on this downhill section, we shouldn't have to worry about carving that much as we race down the mountain trying to get the best time possible. Don't want to turn too hard either, because I have a feeling it's actually going to cost a bit more time if we try to steer a bit too much.
Watch out, everybody!
Don't worry about it, we're still in it. I'm not worried about hitting the gates at all. The main point is to go through them, though, not hit them.
Good. Well done.
Within a second better of the second place time. Ooh, whoa, a little off course. Gotta set myself up better for some of the turns. Here comes the next jump. Sticking the landing.
He's really doing great.
Excellent intermediate time.
I did set myself up better for that quarter either.
Oh, look out!
Here we go. This is how you set yourself up.
Oh, straight into the gate.
Risking a real fall there.
Again, not worried about the gates. I'm worried about times. And at the line, it's a 138.57, and over a second better than second place. And after every run you have, no matter the sport you were in, you actually get a score at the end. So my score is at 10,795. But that's basically it for downhill. It's only the one run that you can do. But now that'll give us some time to get into some Super G. This is like the real, like, high octane, intense downhill skiing. Like, there's gonna be some extreme speed you'll have to get through in order to survive a Super G run. I remember reading into the Turin 2006 Olympics, the downhill gold medal for the men's event was actually Antoine Deneriez of France, which is weird because there weren't any French competitors being listed.
Super G, or Super Giant Slalom, is easily the youngest discipline in alpine skiing, with the first Olympic Super G held in Calgary in 1988.
That recently.
Yes.
Of course, you get some Olympic trivia from the announcers sometimes before your runs, which is cool.
Impeccable.
We got a decent start, and as long as...
Look out.
Ooh. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
Intermediate time.
Sure is. No.
It may not look like it, but once you have a bit more gradient to the hills, you're gonna sit some like really high speeds. It's gonna be a lot harder to control going through the gates. Gotta be really ready to prepare yourself and try not to clobber the gates too hard.
Risking a real fall there.
Of course, I'm not worried about gates shaving off time, but maybe they do.
Fantastic.
Still hitting good intermediate times. Oh, gonna have to carve a little bit there. That was one of the sharp corners I was talking about. But to the line, it is a 111.
He's right in line for a medal with this time.
I think so.
One per... Are they saying I had a gate fault? I don't remember missing a freaking gate. Unless one of those gates I hit it maybe a bit too inside and cost myself.
It's an amazing atmosphere here today. What a fantastic audience.
Yeah, it's great to see such fans.
Let's try this again. I just won a first place in Super G. That's all I won. Another decent start.
Don't get much better than that. Oh, look out.
Much better through the first few gates.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Wow, he's taking the gate with him.
Watch out, everybody.
Still hitting the best intermediate times. We just need to not miss any gates. Oh, turning down a bit too much to the left. But this time we should. There we go. Perfect apex. That's to shave off a bit more time. Oh no! I tried to carve it again, like last time, but then I freaking sent it down too much. It's a 13.37. I don't know. It's not going to be good enough still. It's only a bronze for this run.
Will he live up to everybody's expectations?
We will certainly know very soon.
We better. This is my third attempt.
Very good indeed.
We only missed the gold medal run only because of a minor gate fault. There's no way we lose it here.
Oh, fantastic. If he goes on like this, he'll be a hard man to beat today.
Much more smooth over the jump. And just take a look at the speeds real quick just to get an idea of how fast these skiers can go on the Super Gs. Whoa! Sorry about that screen freeze again. But some cases we're reaching over 150 kilometers an hour.
Excellent.
Which is just about 100 miles per hour in so-called freedom units. Not using the square button this time to carve, we're just gonna back off of the tuck and just let it glide through, and this should be a perfect 1 minute 10.98.
That really was perfect.
And that gives us the win by just over 2 seconds over second place. So now that that's over, I can finally show off some slalom and what that looks like. Forgot to mention that the Super G gold medal in 2006 was actually won by Kjetil Andre Amat from Norway. And the slalom was won by an Austrian, Benjamin Reich. I think that's how it's pronounced, Reich. He also won the giant slalom medal. But another weird thing about this game, you're probably seeing it right now, some of the disciplines, they don't have both genders available. Like, some of these, you can only play as men, others you can only play as the ladies, which is weird, because, like, as big as the Olympics are, well, we are already making a complete mess of things. Oops. But again, I think this shows just how complicated slalom could be. There's a lot of turns, very technical points you'll have to navigate through. And you gotta use your carving and tuck very strategically here.
Intermediate time's fantastic.
There we go. Oh no. And that's going to be 2 faults at the end as well.
Excellent. We had expected much from her knowing that she's in top form, but that race was really something.
Yeah, it was a 50-second time, but still, I think that would have been a perfect run as long as we did not miss the frickin' posts.
Now she's got to perform and deliver under such incredible competitive
Much better start. Just cannot use the tuck too soon.
Extremely powerful.
Oh,
Well, that's just as it should
there
be.
we go. Just gotta know your lefts and rights here.
The intermediate time is excellent.
Absolutely. A very fast race up to now.
Perfect string there, but gotta get back on the square.
Very good intermediate time.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost lost it at the end, but we got through.
Super.
And a final time, 135.55. Once again, a very good result. And as I was saying, though, it's very weird how this game only allows like only certain genders for each sport. Which is weird because you think with how big the Olympics are, you should be able to pick any athlete, man or woman, according to your nation. But apparently you can't. Kind of sucks ass to be that way, but let's get into another one of my favorite sports. This is biathlon, and luckily I'll be able to tell you a bit about it as we go on. I have played this game before, as you can see, do hold a record. But biathlon, it basically combines cross-country skiing, both up and downhill, along with shooting segments.
Welcome to the biathlon.
And you gotta do very well in the shooting segments, or else you're gonna get time penalties added on, and that can really cost you.
A truly great atmosphere at the start here today.
And unfortunately for biathlon, once again in this game, with kind of how it is a bit bare bones, you only have the women's sprint in here.
And the race begins.
And at the start here, main goal is just to maintain your tempo. You want to fill that white bar as much as possible. And if I remember correctly, you're not supposed to do too much sprinting, or else you could tire yourself out, make the shooting segments a lot harder, and can kill your stamina towards the end. So, gotta be very careful. We'll now go downhill. And yes, you can use tucks as well to save some energy. But now we're at this flat segment. We're going to get into some sprinting now. We use one of our sprints right here.
If she can keep this pace until the finish, she'll be in the top ranking.
And we'll go back to the glide, as they call it in biathlon. For some reason, I keep calling it tuck, even though I probably shouldn't be. In fact, we're doing so good, though, we're about to pass a couple of competitors. Just don't want to...
She was very convincing on the trail up till now.
Well, let's see if her shooting will...
Kind of missed my marks there towards the end.
The first one's a hit.
But we got
Hit.
3, 4, and 5.
And that's a good one, too.
Perfect marks right there.
5 shots, 5 hits.
Stupendous.
But depending on which kind of biathlon you're doing, the shooting segments might have you in prone starting out if it's standing in the second, but there's also like the 20-kilometer individuals where there's 4 shooting segments instead of 2. In the sprint, a real-world sprint's usually 10 kilometers. But of course, that would probably take too long for a freaking game to do. That's why we only have like races that are a few minutes long here. Back to the glide. And we'll once again use a sprint here.
She's reached a fast speed now.
Let's hope her fitness comes into its own.
And back to glide. It's all about perfectly timed runs. That's all we need to have. Back up the hill and towards the next shooting segment. This is going to be a standing segment. We once again have to make our shots, or else it can definitely cost us a medal here. Gonna need to go 5 for 5.
Standing shooting.
But if I remember correctly, this shooting segment's a lot harder to do. You're gonna see right here.
Fault.
Yep, see what I mean?
Fault.
She's doing great. 2 misses. Now that is costly.
Like, I don't know if it's harder only because I did more sprinting, or maybe there's something else at play, but that's really gonna suck if those 2 shots cost me a gold medal here. Don't want to sprint right now. I want to save it to the end. I think in the right context, though, that a lot of these winter sports can have really fun games made after them, like skiing or biathlon. I just think, though, maybe the reason the Olympic video games did not take off as they should, only because the game just didn't have much depth.
Good result.
But the final time is 3:56.48. Is it good enough? Waiting on the leaderboard to come in. Come on, let it be. No! 10 seconds worth of penalties cost us the gold. Just like that. 2 missed shots. That's what it takes to win a medal in biathlon. Every missed shot is a 5-second penalty. And just like that, we lose out to Italy. Now, I think with how the Olympics still get like a large casual audience, I think you all do know about bobsleigh already. But luge, though, definitely interesting to say the least. So, just to clarify, bobsleigh is usually done in teams, while luge, you actually head into the course feed first, as you can see on the icon. Skeleton, though, is actually head first, but isn't in the game for
Welcome to
some
the luge
reason.
competition
So,
at Cesana Parial.
weird how you have luge, but not skeleton. Getting ready to send myself into the course once again. Need a full bar here to get the best start possible. Not the best start.
Great! What a great start!
Now, unlike the bobsleigh in this game, leaning your weight left to right isn't really a thing in luge.
He touches the boards.
Yes, but just ever so slightly.
Light taps like that won't cost me too much. It's the hits, though, that will definitely cost me if I'm not careful. We are in the green, though. That's good. Oh, yep,
Very
right there.
slightly touches the boards. Not a problem. It should hardly cost him any time.
Still need to stay in the green. Oh, damn. That's really going to cost me there. As you head through the course, you're going to be a lot faster. It's going to be harder to, like, navigate through without hitting the walls.
I'd say that was good enough for a medal.
Even for gold, maybe.
101.66 is the time. But will it be enough to put ourselves in the medal places? Waiting on that. Oh, right, you can just... I keep forgetting you can skip forward. But we are in first place still, 101.66. I don't know, though, if this was any better than the actual winning time put in by Armin Zogler. Who's also Italian, might I add, and he ended up winning the luge gold medal in the men's singles. So, congrats to him. I don't even know if his course is up to full scale or not. Who knows? Much better start for the second run.
A powerful start.
Wow, that's lovely to watch, isn't it?
Oh, yes. No!
Oh. Tap on the wall early on, that is not good. Much clearer vote through this next sector.
Clearly, the intermediate time is much worse than in the first round.
Stay off of there, stay off.
What a pity. The intermediate time is nowhere near as good as in the first round. That's a shame.
Come on, we had so much better start. We got... Just stay off a freaking wall.
The intermediate time, not quite as good as in the first round.
Yeah, this is a complete slag. I completely screwed it all up. 102.71. I don't think that's going to be good enough for, like, being first in the second run, but combined time, it might still be good enough. Yes, 204.37, just barely enough to take home first place in the luge. I think we'll do one more sport just to round things off, because I am definitely having fun just like being able to go through all the events. But as I said before, the main reason that these Olympic Games still didn't do well is mainly because lack of depth. So there isn't really much of a thing for creating your own athletes in both the Winter and Summer Olympic Games. And there's not much playing through the events either. Like, you do have, of course, the full playlist of, you could do just 9 events, or you could do all 15 if you want, that are in the game, which is, of course, the 8 sports and all the subcategories with them. But there's no, like, actual run-up you get to do. Like, no qualifying. You're just thrown into the event and try to get as many medals as you can. Which kind of sucks, because I think, once again, under the right developer, given enough time and effort, you can have a very fun Winter game with quite a lot of depth. Like, just imagine being able to have a mode, like, in a similar ways to Captain Your Country in the standalone FIFA World Cup games that EA made. you could play in the years leading up to the Olympics, try to upgrade your character as much as possible, and then try to qualify your way in. I think that would be really cool, but for the last sport, we're going to do some ski jumping. We're going to go to the large hill this time. I think this game I've only ever done the normal hill. Hopefully, though, the large hill isn't as complicated. So before we head into the actual jump itself and show you how that works, the main goal I want to do right here in the large hill is just see if it's possible to beat Thomas Morgenstern's score that won him the gold medal in 2006. He put up a 276.9. Hopefully we can do the same here. And off we go. Gotta keep it balanced.
A very high-speed start. The wax really seems to be working well for this athlete.
Good landing.
That's a good result for him.
But it's only a 94. We're still 5.5 points off of first place.
Very respectable.
The jump was 113 meters, but of course you are also scored on your landing. Gotta be able to do well there, or else you're never gonna get a medal in the jumping. Here comes our second jump. Hopefully it's good enough. Oh, I missed it!
Well, he's not going to achieve anything decent with that one.
Damn it, just barely missed it. And that drops us all the way down to last place, 122.5.
The pressure may have got to him.
I think.
Yeah. We'll try again though, because
Total focus, total
like if we just time it right, I know we'll get first place. We just need a good timing and good balance.
The speed is great.
Good landing.
Much better landing, much better distance. At least I.
Mediocre performance if he'd only zoned in more.
What? How the hell am I suddenly worse?
He's
Alright, hold on. There's got to be something I'm doing wrong here. I know that I'm supposed to keep it balanced, yeah. And then jump when the two white bars meet in the middle. That's exactly what I'm doing. Right, just need some really good luck here. Just to have a jump that's somehow good enough for first.
a very high-speed start. The wax really seems to be working well
Oh.
for this athlete.
Again, just not a good landing at all.
That's too bad.
With such a performance, you can... He's very focused.
Mind you, I'm sure we'd all be doing a bit of soul searching before this start.
I feel like every jump now the announcers are taking a chance to talk crap about me, but let's try this again.
The
Oh,
speed is
perfect!
great. No, not like that.
I can't believe it.
He simply couldn't
That was gonna
find his
be
rhythm
the
today.
first place jump, and I'm too freaking late on it.
The international fans here are showing a very fair and sporting attitude. There's truly an Olympic atmosphere here at Torino 2006.
It's not gonna help me get gold.
Absolutely not. A very
Alright, much better
high-speed
there.
start. The wax really seems to be working well for this athlete.
111.59 on the range.
A convincing performance.
I give up. I generally give up. How the hell does Finland put up a 106 suddenly?
Now it's all or nothing. Now he has to show what he is capable of.
Jump number 2.
The takeoff looks good. Perfect telemarking.
Absolutely great.
and final score is a 180.5.
Still achieved a very respectable performance.
Very respectable.
It is good enough for bronze, but again, I am so confused on how the hell you could put up like back-to-back triple-digit scores like France did. I don't get it. And I'm on normal difficulty. This isn't even the hardest difficulty in the game. So again, I don't know how the hell that's possible. But there you have it for this video of Torino 2006. Definitely something fun to screw around with if you ever have the time. And if you just like watching the Olympics that much, want to play through the games, definitely for you. I just wish that there was more depth to some of these games. I think they would have been really successful if there was just more depth. I can't wait though for the actual Olympics themselves to get started. It's set to begin on January 4th. Gonna be some luge training runs and the beginning curling matches also. So not much on the first couple of days, but afterward, that's when things will really ramp up. I'm sure it'll be exciting, and hopefully they get that arena in Milan ready. They probably won't, but you can only hope. If you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. It'll mean a lot to the channel, and I'll see you all another time.